What is going on, everybody? One Piece 358, just chugging along through this arc. I think we probably have another like 20, which sounds wild saying. We got about another 20, 25 episodes, I think. Classic One Piece arc, you know, new place. Everybody's scattered, fighting their own mission against like the lower levels, while Luffy squares off against the big baddie of said arc. There's a lot of moving parts, I think. So we got Sanji against the invisible guy. I forget his name. One that's been trying to marry Nami. We do what I actually am interested in seeing. The Brook, I guess, reincarnated Shadow, which seems to be better than the original Brook, versus Zoro. That'll be good. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be taking Moria seriously because he hasn't shown anything. At least Crocodile seemed to have some like juice behind him. I don't know what this man does, but we'll see. Like, I don't know if he just hides behind his ability or what. For all, yeah. So we can't kill him. It's like a Kabuto in the Jutsu type thing. Just if we kill the caster doesn't mean it'll go back. If we get rid of the caster, it does not undo. He seems so sure that Luffy can't defeat him. His shadow, his own shadow protects him. Ah. Is that what it is? Or no, he just has a clone. Wait, does he just control his shadow? He says now beat my clone. I think a clone is just a shadow. Eh? Hey, out of the way. Oh, sure. Go right ahead. Essentially just looks like his shadow protects him, like he's got some Gaara sand type shit. Everybody wants to be king of the pirates. No one's got a unique thing they want to do, or what? Ah, the farther they're away from the body. So they'll event. I was curious what happens with that. Do they just become non-controllable or what? It eventually fades off with time. Okay. I was thinking the stronger the will, the less control he would have. But it looks like the stronger the will, doesn't matter. At least we're seeing some applications of his possible shadow thing, because I had a lot of questions of like, what does he do besides take shadows? Like, what is that it? That's as good as the Devil's Fruit ability he's got does? I was about to say, where are we going? Luffy's still not taking it seriously though, by the way, which is rough. Like the Goku syndrome. They're always like joking around and dodging shit. It's like, Goku, just go Super Saiyan already and get it over with. Like with Luffy, like, if he approached, and I say this all the time, if he approached every situation or new island or new arc or new enemy like he did with Bellamy, they could have cut this show in half. It didn't need to be 1,000 episodes. This shit could have been wrapped up in like 500. But just never seems to be the case. She's really going through it on why her ability doesn't work. I mean, she's so reliant on the ability, but I guess if you've never had anybody not be affected by your ability, I guess you would think you're pretty busted and untouchable, and there's no reason to do anything else. That's just cocky. You still need to have a base level of some kind of skill. At least in my opinion. Not the face again. Just kill Mr. Longnose. He can't keep this up forever. Oh. Sweet, we killed him? Just have it be regular salt. Have it go through their nose. Oh, okay. Fair enough. My negative nose. We've got a few left. We definitely got the, I think the B squad of zombies, in my opinion. Because some of the other ones we ran into, they could really have taken his ass out. There it goes. Ghost. Shoot them in the mouth, quickly. Bro, she's a piece of shit to you. Why are you protecting her? Does she not have any basic taijutsu skills? This is... Oh god. Well, now he's got to get through this one, and it has its mouth covered, so... How do we go about this? Why is he so loyal to her? She hates you, man. Come side with us. We'll show you some respect. Proper friendship. Oh no. Whenever I hear them break out that like old time piano, I know it's gonna be a waste of a good 90 seconds. Alright, chase each other around, here we go. Yep. And we don't even know where she's run off to. It's really wild that, like... And here's the thing, I'm sure we will, at some point, come across somebody that maybe has a really good Devil's Fruit ability, like really good. Like Enru level or this, like those are two very good Devil's Fruit abilities. Probably up there with some of the best. Now I know I have a long way to go. I'm sure there are going to be Devil's Fruits that blow my mind to even comprehend what I'm actually looking at. But I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that has those busted Devil's Fruit abilities. That have it end up being nullified or canceled out, or for some magical way it's not working. But it doesn't matter. Because their base level strength, or whatever the power system their chakra or ki or whatever the power system ends up being, or their hand-to-hand combat skills or sword skills is going to be so good that the Devil's Fruit is almost like a waste because they're already so busted. It's like, oh, okay, you canceled my lightning, or you figured out a way to get around my sand, or whatever. Straight, don't need it. Sure, we'll come across that. But a lot of these people have made it kind of like their identity, which is understandable. When you don't run into anybody that can stop it, I guess why would you think you need to, but... At least unlike Luffy, he can actually get in the water. I think he can. Oh lord, here we go. Yeah? That's the sound effect and animation we go with? I'm curious how he Why did we go chest shot right there? I'm curious how Sanji combats the invisibility. I'm sure we can toss something on him or throw something on him. Okay. Good to stretch. What are we doing here? Okay. He's about to go for a swim? I have no idea what's about to happen. Oh, he is. Yeah, you haven't gone swimming in a decade plus, and you will never go. It's gonna flood the whole island, or I guess ship, in a minute. Back in the holes. Oh no, they're moving. Does he sink? It's pretty damn heavy. Sure, he'll just float. Come on, give us some content here. We're running out of time. Number, you're good. You're good. Not drowning. Who's this piece of shit? Oh, I totally forgot about... The salt water alone would purify them. I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Okay. Now, Chameleon Boy. What is he? Is he a shadow stuffed in a body as well? I mean, given the, you know, lion, tiger mouth, I'm assuming he is. That's not the original, is it? But I was also trying to figure, like, how does he have the invisible ability and be a clone? I don't know. Where's his girl? Where's the wild boar at? She could come get in the way. What are they just gonna bond over her beauty? Oh Lord, maybe they just don't fight. Better be careful, we're holding your wife. You don't want to take shots at us. I love that line work right there. I wish they went with that line work all the time. Wow, that looked really good. We never see shit like that from them. And by them, I mean One Piece. Dang, that looked good. What they did with Sanji's face right there. Mm-hmm. He keeps falling in. What are we doing? This is still one of the biggest things I want to see. I want to see somebody get gravely hurt and or killed because of Sanji's plea of I'll never, like, hit or fight a woman. I know we shouldn't be wishing on anybody's death or downfall or major injury, but it's a show, so we can. I want to see him have to show up. Have to put a girl down. And I don't know if they'll ever push that or play with it, but we'll see. We'll see. Got his ass. Dang, he's 600 pounds. Damn. Mm-hmm. Keep the cigarette smoke going. Put some smoke on him so at least we can smell where he goes at all times. But honestly, Sanji smokes so much that his senses are probably dulled as shit. That's not great for a cook. He's just dulling his shit out. Well, not only could he tell what you were about to do, you announced it, sir. Oh God, I totally forgot about that. Why don't you try going invis there instead of getting your shit dotted up? I mean, he's on his ass. Put the salt quickly. Those thick lines are great. Oh, I want to go back to that shot because that looked so good. Fine, keep going. Yeah, that it just looks great. I don't know. That reminds me of Attack on Titan Season 1 type stuff right there. That just, I wish they would go with that, but that's the choice they choose to go with. nothing too crazy. Now I am curious. You know how anime is. Do we just handle this dude here? Like, is this going to be an issue? Because you know how it goes in all kind of anime storytelling. Good guy kind of dots him up. The bad guy. It's like, oh, this is looking pretty good. Bad guy goes further beyond, then shits on the main character or whoever the main character is at that point. It's like, oh shit, that's close to us losing. And then the good guy has to go even then further beyond. Demon Slayer does that shit all the time. But you know how it is. So right now Sanji's in the first stage of like just on this guy's ass. I would like them to just have him wrap it up next episode and not see him come back stronger than Sanji has to go further beyond, and it's just this thing that ends up lasting like 5 or 6 episodes that we keep having to go back to and deal at, like they did with the Ennis Lobby stuff. Oof, that was rough watch. So then we can get to Zoro and Brook, and see what's going on with Louis. So Moria is that his actual shadow that is like popping up like Gar's sand protecting him? He can break it down, give it commands. Because like I said, I was talking about this 5 or 10 episodes ago. Like, what is it that what does his Devil's Fruit actually give him? Besides taking people's shadows, what does he do? Is he good hand-to-hand combat? Does he have any kind of like sword play? Or so he's able to control his own shadow, or his shadow has a mind of its own that can move freely of his body? Like, does he have to stay close to it? Is it as far as the shadow will show and trap? A lot of different things. I don't know if we'll get any more explanations on it. We'll just see. We'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,